1. What do you understand by M25 concrete? According to AS 456-2000, M refers mix and 25 refers the characteristic compressive strength of concrete cube of 150 mm x 150 mm x 150 mm tested at the end of 28 days should be minimum 25 N per square millimeter. 2. What is the maximum allowable fresh concrete temperature until used as per ASTM? 32 C. 3. What are the skills required to become an architect? Conceptual understanding of designing models, basic knowledge of computer and architect-related software programs, designing 3D models, engineering ability, business aptitude, legal knowledge. 4. What is gunniting? It is a process in which mixture of cement and sand in proportion of 1:3 is shooted on concrete surface with the help of cement gun under pressure of 2 to 3 kilograms per square centimeter. It is a highly effective process for repairing concrete walls or damaged surfaces. 5. For filling cracks in masonry structures, the type of bitumen used is plastic bitumen. 6. What is the bending moment, BM, and shear force, SF? Explain. A bending moment is the reaction induced in a structural element when an external force or moment is applied to the element causing the element to bend. The most common or simplest structural element subjected to bending moments is the beam. Shear force is the force in the beam acting perpendicular to its longitudinal, X, axis. For design purposes, the beam's ability to resist shear force is more important than its ability to resist an axial force. Axial force is the force in the beam acting parallel to the longitudinal axis. 7. For filling cracks in masonry structures, the type of bitumen used is plastic bitumen. 8. What is the process of covering of concrete placed on the exposed top of an external wall? Coping. 9. A wall constructed to resist the pressure of an earth filling is known as retaining wall. 10. What is the minimum curing period? AS 456-2000 recommends that curing duration of concrete must be at least 7 days in case of ordinary Portland cement, at least 10 days for concrete with mineral admixtures. It also recommends that the curing duration should not be less than 10 days for concrete of OPC exposed to dry and hot weather conditions and 14 days for concrete with mineral admixtures in hot and dry weather. 11. What is the minimum weight of fine aggregate for sieve analysis as per ASTM C136? 300 grams. 12. How many hours should CBR samples be soaked? 96 hours. 13. What is a bearing capacity of soil? Bearing capacity is the capacity of soil to support the loads applied to the ground by the foundation of the structure. 14. What do you mean by honeycomb in concrete? Honeycomb, also known as air pocket, is nothing but the air voids in concrete. It is usually formed during concrete casting. 15. What field tests are required for quality check of cement? Quality of cement can be checked with color, physical properties, etc. Cement should have gray color with light greenish shade. It should feel smooth when rubbed between fingers. If hand is inserted in a heap of cement or its bags, it should feel cool. When pinch of cement is thrown in water, then cement should float for some time before it sink. Also, it should be lump-free. 16. What are the types of cement? There are various types of cement which are ordinary Portland cement, OPC, white Portland cement, WPC, Portland pozzolana cement, PPC, low-heat Portland cement, colored Portland cement, hydrophobic cement, rapid hardening cement, Portland slag cement, sulfate-resisting Portland cement, etc. 17. What is the difference between built area and super built-up area? Built-up area. It includes your carpet area plus area covered by walls, pillars and ducts. It is usually 10% more from the carpet area. Super built-up area. It includes your built-up area plus the area that you use as building amenities like passage to lift, stairs and lifts, gym, club, etc. 18. Hat is water-cement ratio and how it is related to the strength of concrete. The water-cement ratio is the ratio of the weight of water to the weight of cement used in a concrete mix. A lower ratio leads to higher strength and durability. but may make the mix difficult to work, i.e. low workability of concrete mix. Workability can be increased with the use of admixtures. 19.5 Explain what is hybrid foundation. Hybrid foundation is usually used for high-rise building. It contains both soil-supported mat and piles. This type of foundation is helpful in reducing the amount of the settlement. 20. What are the steps involved in the concreting process? Explain. Batching. The process of measuring different concrete materials such as cement, coarse aggregate, sand, water for the making of concrete is known as batching. Mixing, transportation, compaction, curing. 21. Explain what is flashing. Flashing is an extended construction that is done to seal and protects joints in a building from water penetration. Flashing is installed at the intersecting roofs, walls and parapets. 22. What is bursting reinforcement? Tensile stresses are induced during pre-stressing operation, and the maximum bursting stress occurs where the stress trajectories are concave towards the line of action of the load. Reinforcement is needed to resist these lateral tensile forces. 23. What are the major problems in using pumping for concreting works? In pumping operation, the force exerted by pumps must overcome the friction between concrete and the pumping pipes, the weight of concrete and the pressure head when placing concrete above the pumps. In fact, as only water is pump-able, it is the water in the concrete that transfers the pressure. The main problems associated with pumping are the effect of segregation and bleeding. The main problems associated with pumping are the effect of segregation and bleeding. On the other hand, a proper selection of aggregate grading helps to improve the pumpability of concrete. To rectify these adverse effects, the proportion of cement is increased to enhance the cohesion in order to reduce segregation and bleeding. 24. What are the responsibilities of a construction manager? The responsibilities of a construction manager are 1. Cost estimates 2. Pre-purchase of selected materials 3. Selection of bidders for bidding phase 4. Analysis of proposals 5. Construction contract negotiations 6. Scheduling and monitoring 7. Construction cost control 8. Construction supervision. 25. What is shear slump? Shear slump implies that the concrete mix is deficient in cohesion. Consequently, it may undergo segregation and bleeding and thus is undesirable for durability of concrete.